check my, yep. The worst is if your microphone is not working and you just filmed. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I drank all this already and it's not even 7 p.m. Today I am sharing makeup that if I had to choose just one product from my entire collection, which would that be? Well, I chose them and I made a whole face. And I feel good. I feel good. I like what I look in the, I like what I see on camera, and I like what I see in the mirror. And most of all, I love the way my skin feels. I don't even feel like I'm wearing any makeup. My lips feel nourished. My dark circles are covered. You will see how tired I look in a second. And as always, if you are not subscribed, I would very much appreciate it. It really helps my channel, makes me feel good. And also follow me on Instagram. And without further ado, let's see what the hell I choose. This is gonna be quite a fun video. It's gonna put me in a good mood. Because I've been meaning to really, let's see if I can fix this. Really been meaning to focus or create a video focusing on makeup, focusing on if I had to get rid of all my makeup, what would I keep? And I've obviously seen this like circulating around Instagram, social media in general. But especially now, I feel like I got really encouraged to do it because I've only really been wearing these products and rotating them like crazy. Because I mean, I've shared here before, like, you know, since I've been in Austin, I don't wear as much makeup. Not only because it's hot, but I work from home, so it's not like I'm gonna go to work, which is right there, with a full face. I could, but I don't want to. And I just don't have the energy, you know what I mean? So this is kind of the stuff that I wear all the time. Like when I go out, either to go party, or I'm going to a lunch, or me and my best friends are going to, we're just trying to get cute for brunch or something. This is a makeup that I always go to. I will exchange, like there are interchangeable ones depending on how my skin is feeling that day, but this is really like shit that I love. So excuse how tired I look. So my first go-to product at the moment, and this really refreshes my skin, is the Bbxellie setting spray. And I really like the setting spray. It's super hydrating, does the job in refreshing the skin, especially when, like right now, I haven't worn makeup all day. My skincare has been set in, but if I want to play with makeup and not wash my face again, this is what I go to. I'm pretty generous with that. Feels so good. So my other go-to product that I have really, you know, okay, so these are three that I've really been using interchangeably, if you will, all for different reasons, but the one that I'm in love with is the Chanel Le Beige Touche d'Etat, whatever, this, the new one. I'm in the shade B40. It is a smidge too deep for me, but I make it work. It really blends in very nicely, and I would say it's quite flexible. The other one I've been loving, and this one is usually when I'm going out for the night or I'm going to a really nice lunch or what have you, because it's a beautiful soft glow medium coverage foundation. It's the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow. This one is amazing. And this I wear in the shade 10, and this one is my every single freaking day. You just want a tint that evens the skin tone, it makes your skin look supple, and like, yeah, you don't have any makeup on. And that is the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint, this one, and I'm in the shade 4. Because I'm looking a little rough, I think I'm gonna do the Chanel. Comes in a pump. I'm sure many of you have seen it. I've just really been liking this product. This is how B40 looks. It's really, really, really a beautiful and unique product. It's not too dewy, which I love. Again, specifically in this kind of weather, I don't want to look any freaking shinier than I already do because I'm sweating. But this also just has a really beautiful light medium to medium coverage. But most importantly, it really evens out my skin. and provides just enough coverage where I'm not looking too done up, if you will, you know? But I prefer it with my fingers or with a brush. Both to me on my skin blends in really nicely. But see, you can see how just beautiful, radiant, natural, and skin-like this product is. But it really just brought my skin back to life. And obviously in the bottle you see it's a little bit on the darker side, but it blends in very nicely and it's not a huge difference. Always gonna have a towel to wipe it because I don't like going back and forth and washing my hands. Next product I cannot live without, first of all, in general, is concealer. I struggle with dark circles. Specifically right now, to me, is the perfect time to share this with you guys because I am so tired and I'm getting my period. So that's usually when my circles are at its darkest. And my holy grail, which I need to maybe even do a dedicated video for, is the Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD Concealer. I am in the shade number 33. This concealer, let me tell y'all, every concealer obviously will work very different for everyone. I'm gonna kind of pack it on because I am looking tired. I'm liking it with this brush lately. It's by It Cosmetics and Ulta, I think. Yeah, it's really pretty and fluffy. Every concealer is for someone different, obviously, you know, but I struggle specifically with fine lines. Concealer tends to really freaking crease on me. And it's really hard for me to find any concealer that will not crease. What I love about this one specifically is that it is self-setting. So that is a huge claim to make because so many concealers, or brands, I'm sorry, claim that for their concealers. And obviously me, because of marketing, I'm over here like, yes. And I have tried so many concealers that claim that they will not crease, blah, blah, blah. Of course, it creases. So I really love this specifically because it sticks to that claim. It is a full coverage, very skin-like, lightweight concealer that does not crease. Now, is it completely like, I'm not gonna lie and sit here like, oh my God, it's so smooth. No, obviously, because I'm smiling and I'm laughing. And so naturally, there's a little bit of creasing under the eyes, and by the end of the day, yeah, there's a tad bit, but it's not where it's like lines full of it, you know what I mean? Or wear it off throughout the day. So this concealer is definitely worth a try if you do struggle with fine lines, because at least for me, it does a fantastic job at really covering those circles. Lately, my go-to brow product, I've really been liking this, and this is the only brow product I've been reaching every single time I go out, is the Kosas Air Brow Gel. This is in the shade Black. I really like the brush of this. It really just fluffs up my brows very nicely, naturally, but also kind of fills them in. So I don't have to really go in with a pencil. And what I love as well is that this brush does not get messy. This is something I definitely would repurchase. I just haven't, but I can definitely feel like it's drying out. Also, what I really like about this, it has, I would say, a good all-day hold, which is also amazing. Moving on to the face now. If I had to choose one product that will always bring glow, radiance, a soft glow to my skin, and bring me back to life, that would be the Phytosurgeon Spectral Shine, specifically in the shade Dew of Dawn. I love this shade so much, and it just complements my skin tone so well. But again, I'm sure y'all have heard this nonstop from me, from other creators, but it just has a really beautiful glow and radiance to it that no other highlighter has. I wouldn't even really call this a highlighter. This is a just beautiful, radiant balm that is not sticky, sinks right into the skin. It's so natural. And really easy to use, in my opinion. You can wear this alone. I've seen people set it, I've seen people set their under eyes with this. I don't do that because, like I said, I struggle a lot with fine lines, and so this is just kind of an add a layer under the eyes if I do that. But sometimes I would even wear this like on the apples of my cheek and just kind of, I don't know, mimic as a blush in a way, if you will. I'm so tired. I think I put less concealer on that eye. That's funny. So this is definitely, she would go into my if I got lost on an island, this is what I would take. So here's what gets a little tricky because I obviously have powders and creams when it comes to this. But for today, I am going to do a little bit of a cream. Cream product. The first product I thought of when I was like, if I had to choose, it would be the Saie bronzer and Saie Sun Melt Bronzer in medium bronze. One, I really like the packaging. It's very easy to pack, easy to twist off. But most of all, what I really love about this product is that it really is what the name says it is. It melts into the skin so beautifully and so effortlessly. It's beginner friendly. If you're in a rush and someone that just needs to throw on makeup and have some sort of color on their skin, this is it. Would definitely repurchase. And it's also a purchase that I do not regret. I would say it's a little warm for me. I would have loved it to maybe lean a little bit more on the contour side. But I do like wearing it alone as well. And then what I also like about it is that it's not too sticky. Really sinks into the skin beautifully and kind of gives a semi-matte but not drying finish. Also, this brush is really, really good. Highly recommend. It's the IT Cosmetics brushes for Ulta in 102. And then quickly, because I don't want this video to be forever, but my favorite powder blush, which I adore, and I've also been going for lately, is the Victoria Beckham bronzer. It's called the Matte Bronzing Brick in the shade 3. Looks like this. I mean, I personally really like this shade. Well, let's just go for both. A very just beautiful matte bronzer, but brings beautiful sun-kissed look to the skin, and blends in very, very easy. But right now I'm just using it as a setting powder, but it is exquisite, very luxurious. This brush is also really nice. It's nice and fluffy for bronzer. This is the Tapered Powder Brush by EcoTools. It's like those interchangeable heads. Now for blush, there's a couple. If I had to choose one though, dude, I'll just share with y'all the 3 that I love. But my number 1 right now that I think would definitely be the one that I would choose is the Phytosurgeon Skin Sparks. These are amazing, freaking last all day, blend super easy, and just give a beautiful, radiant, not matte finish, but it definitely isn't too dewy in my opinion. The one I just chose is the shade Simmer. Not sure if I'll be using that since I did use Spectral Shine. Kind of want to play around a little bit. The other one I really love is by Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham's Cheeky Posh blushes are so freaking good. Luxurious packaging, but these are so easy to blend. They blend like butter. Also more of like a matte finish, but last all day on the skin as well. Highly recommend these. And then lastly are the Persona Cosmetics Blush Multi-Sticks. I am in love with the shade Teddy specifically. Also blends very easy, very buttery and creamy. I would say that this one is a little bit more on the radiant, tackier side than the other 2. Those dry a little bit more matte in my opinion, or on my skin tone, on my skin type. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go in with the Persona Cosmetics and going to apply it with a small tapered brush like this. This is the Rounded Cheek by Eco Tools. And I'm just going to apply it like that on my back. But see, this one's a very beautiful, oops, almost fell, neutral, but a beautiful, natural, neutral, pinky, peachy blush. You see? Just a beautiful, beautiful, I'm actually just gonna try it like this now. Beautiful touch of color on the cheeks. So natural, but it's there, you know? Really, really pretty. For powder blush, I don't own that many powder blushes. Not a huge fan of them as much anymore, but if I could recommend and I only had to choose one, it would also be by Persona Cosmetics, and that is the Superblush, specifically in the shade Terracotta. This is just a great everyday blush, easy to blend, very pigmented, so I would definitely go quite light-handedly. So now I just want to set just a little, not because I need to. If I had to choose what setting powder I could not live without, it would be the Dominique Cosmetics translucent setting powder. What I love about this, it's not drying, it is very finely milled, does an amazing job at setting the skin, but if you do want it to give you like that matte, really set look, you could build it up to that. But for me, someone who's already dry and I just need a little bit of a dab in the T-zone, this just does such a great job, and it really helps combat creasing, and especially when I do wear other concealers. This is other concealers that do tend to sometimes crease on me. This is the powder I go to that I know will not disappoint me. This product also really surprised me. Not because I didn't believe that Dominique could do that, but it was just really, really picky with powders. And this is one that I have reached for consistently. So highly recommend trying it as well. All right, so for the eyes, I have been a very lazy girl, lazy makeup kind of person now. And I don't really like eyeshadow palettes, unfortunately. The only one that I really grab when I'm going out, which is not on my list today, but whatever, is the Byredo. Forgot the name, but I'll put it here. But these three are products that I have been reaching for very different reasons. My first one is Tea Rose, the Lid Lustre by Victoria Beckham. I absolutely love this product. It is so pigmented. It is the showstopper of the night when I wear this on my eyes. It is so stunning, and it blends easy. Very easy to use with your finger. These I like to wear kind of like every day when I'm rushing to go to lunch or whatever, more like daytime, I guess. And that's any of the Florescence cream shadows by Phytosurgeons. These are also really good, very crease proof, last a long time throughout the day. But my favorite kind of palettes right now, and I have been gravitating to all four that I own, but since I have a little bit more of a pinky cheek, those are the Róen palettes. I love that it is a quad. It just alleviates that kind of anxiety of just so many colors in one palette, and some colors that I'll never use. So I just love this idea. And the cream shadows by Róen are amazing. Specifically this one I really like. It does last on the eyes all day. So today I think I'm just gonna go in with, I believe this is Chow. Just this one over here. This is the really pink one. I'm gonna go on to the next one. I usually just apply it with my finger. So that's that. Next, I won't really chit chat too much about this, but this has been my favorite mascara on and on for months now. I have not tried any other mascara because I just don't care to right now. But it is the Colé. I'm not sure y'all are shocked about that. Love this. The brush is perfection. I'll show you very quickly if you haven't seen my other video. Looks like this. It's an all-day hold. It's not messy. It really fluffs up and brings volume to my lashes. This has just done no wrong in my opinion. I really freaking love it. So, Colé, Can't live without it. I would take her everywhere. Okay, see how my eyes just look so awake, so pretty. Lastly, the lips. And for the lips, these are the only 3 products I've been using back and forth for, I feel like, all August and all September, really. The number one right now that I have been wearing nonstop is putting in my fanny pack, taking it everywhere, no matter what, and looks good no matter what the occasion is. That's the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, and that is in the shade Poppy. Love this. It is so hydrating. I usually struggle with chronic dry lips. It's very, very hydrating, just so delicious on the lips, and it has a beautiful sheer kind of, yeah, bright coral red tint. So really, really love this. The other product I have really been liking a lot because it is the perfect amount of balm. It's not hydrating by any means, but it just has a beautiful balmy texture, also a very nice sheer kind of a berry pink tint on the lips, and that is the Violette FR Bisou Balm. It's a sheer matte lipstick. It's so, so pretty in the shade Bêtise. Now I love this, just like I said, because it has a beautiful, beautiful tint to it. Nothing major, but it just looks so good on the lips, and it feels so good on the lips. And then the packaging is a no-brainer as well. I really hope that she comes out with more shades because they only have 3. Lastly, this one I cannot put down, both in this shade and the other. I will share which. These are ultra, ultra luxurious, hydrating, nourishing on the skin, and a gloss. It is not sticky, but provides the ultimate gloss, and that is the Victoria Beckham. What are these called? Posh Gloss. Duh. Posh Gloss. I have not been able to put down poolside. This is beautiful. I love this shade. It's a great everyday brownish shade. The one that I've been obsessed with lately, but I just bought it, is the shade Fizz, and that is what I'm going to use today. Ultimate gloss. Ultimate gloss. Anyways, that is my full face of if I had to choose just one product from every category makeup look. And this is what I created. I love it. It makes me feel so good right now. I feel good. I feel so pretty and put together, if you will. But most importantly, this is makeup that truly makes me feel so good, and like I can look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh yes, you know. Or when I'm feeling super down or I'm feeling super rushed, these are the products I rush to because I know they will not fail. They will make me feel good and make me look good as well. So yeah, I really hope if y'all made it to the end that you enjoyed this just fun video. I'm really happy that I finally got to doing it, as well as just like talking about what I love and why I love it so much, especially because I have kind of taken a little bit of a pause on makeup. It's just been really nice to film today and talk about what I really love and the why part. So let me know if any of these are any of your favorites. Definitely come and chat with me on Instagram. Like I always say, I definitely am more consistent there. Again, I've been a little bit MIA, but thank you all so much for watching as always. Thank you for your support, and I will see you all in my next video. Adios.